So you don't have to take your pants off yet.
Okay, it's Beth and
Rachel.
Okay.
Now, this is how it's going to work. Turn your backs around to each other. Right? Okay.
Rudy wants to interject something.
Yes, Rudy.
Rachel's got a sweater. Oh, she's taking her sweater off.
Just take it off.
All right, very good.
What was that, Rudy? What were you saying?
Rudy was concerned that Rachel had a sweater around her waist. I believe Rudy eager for the bare bottom portion of the slap off to begin. Wouldn't that be correct, Rudy?
You got it.
So, girls, you will both have your pants off. Then you'll be standing like back to back like that. And then let's say that, I forgot their names already.
Rachel and Beth.
Rachel. Okay, Rachel, you would turn around first, and then you would spank Beth's butt.
Just so you can demonstrate on the jeans right now. There you go.
Then you would quickly turn around and assume the position, and she would do the same to you.
And there
you go. Very nice.
And think of it almost like a ballet, like a choreography where you just go 1, 2, and it's just going to be kind of, you can work out your own rhythm, basically.
Now, unlike when we have had people in here slapping in the face, we urge them to go easy.
Yes.
Wouldn't you agree? Let me ask Rudy Martsky. Rudy, wouldn't you think that you could slap the butt a little harder than you would slap the face?
I think so. I expect this to escalate.
That's Rudy giving his permission for a little firmer, and because on the butt you want to hear a bit of the sound as well.
Right. Now, girls, if you go an hour, we'll stay an hour with you. It's a battle to the very end.
Yep.
Eventually, one of you will say "uncle" and will give up.
Yeah, and whichever one says "uncle" first is the loser. Now, Beth, you look confused at that. Is that a look of confusion on your face?
No, it wasn't a look of confusion. I was just wondering, are we going to run into the sports junkies, or while we're slapping, are y'all going to be doing your stick?
This thing normally runs its course. You never know, but it should be spirited at the beginning.
The beautiful thing about our show is that it's open-ended. If we've got a show, much like you're going to be open-ended in a minute, if we got something good going on the show, we can just go with it.
And I should point out that both Beth and Rachel have that ivory girl look to them. They're very wholesome-looking women, and surprised that women that look this wholesome and all-American are here participating in this contest. Yes, Mr. Martsky.
Hold on, Rudy.
Only one missing is Dennis Rodman for this pro wrestling type out.
Thank you, Rudy.
Thanks so much, Rudy.
Thank you. Co-host Rudy Martsky. Yeah, girls, what were you going to say?
We've actually become really quite good friends, and we found out we're both from very small towns out in the West. She's married. I mean, we got this whole thing going, so it won't be maybe too...
I'm a competitor, Beth.
Either of you girls have lesbian tendencies?
No.
You sure?
I'm open to anything, Don.
Oh, really? Open to anything. Okay.
Beautiful.
I should point out that although this is a spirited competition, that in some circles, Don, gratification can be achieved by this action.
I've heard that.
I have heard that. It must be a nasty rumor. Yeah.
Look at Rudy. Look at the smile on Rudy Martsky's face. How you doing, Rudy?
I can't wait.
I know. I can't wait. All right, girls, retire to the green room, and when we come back, we'll ask you to pull your pants down and begin the bare bottom slap off.
What do you think, Rudy? You excited about this?
Well, we've hit new lows on this show. Is this the rating period, Mike? I mean, Don?
Hey, if it's so low, you don't have to participate, Rudy.
Well, I'm here. Why do you think I've left?
Okay. He's here. He's here for the long run, Don.
Okay, we'll be right. Look at everybody who works here.
Absolutely. Beth and Rachel are combatants for today.
For the bare bottom slap off, we've taken the slap off to a whole new level.
Yes, we have.
Not content with simply having our listeners slap each other in the face, these girls will de-pants themselves.
That's right.
And then they will spank each other's butts until they're red and irritated, and until one of them says, "I can stand no more."
And a wave for Buzz as the contestants walked by the window, and they look like they're both ready for competition, Don.
I, for one, am surprised that Buzz hasn't dimmed his lights yet to the Playboy After Hours look.
There you go. All righty.
Well, Beth and Rachel, if you would both please pull down your pants.
We want to know, do y'all have a specific level that they have to go down
limit,
to?
Don?
Yeah.
It just has to be enough that...
Enough cheek has to be exposed so that the hand can fit on the cheek. That's I think that's
right.
That's the way it should be.
All right.
All right, there we go.
Look, yeah. You got it down. You got it down perfectly.
All right, any comments,
Jesus
Mr.
Christ.
Martsky?
This reminds me of many other scenes in this show, and that's why I'm sticking around.
All right.
All right, and Beth and Rachel are ready.
Boom.
All right.
Well, I'm glad my wife didn't have her hand operated on today. I would hate to have missed today's show.
You might have been getting a spanking.
Okay, we got the music. There we go. Let's get
All right,
ready.
here it goes.
Let's get ready to rumble. Rachel and Beth.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Both of them with their pants pulled down. Bare butts showing.
Rob has brought the microphone down to butt level so that you, the listener, will be able to experience it.
Now, girls, remember what we want is a nice rhythm. Hey, you both have delightful asses.
Yes, wonderful butts. Yes, bravo. A round of applause for the butts.
Very nice asses.
Very good.
Please remember, girls, those are exits, not entrances. Just imposing my own morality on you there.
There you go.
Let's start with Beth.
Okay, Beth.
Beth, how about you turn around
Your first slap.
and you go ahead, smack her.
There's
Beth.
one.
There you good. Very good.
Two.
And then turn around.
3, 4.
You're probably going to have to pull your shirt up a little bit so that she can get all your butt.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, little pain.
Oh, my.
And I want to say that the contestants, the choreography so far is perfect.
They're beautiful.
They're not missing a beat.
Oh, you bad girl.
And Don, I'd like to report also there is early redness on Rachel.
All right, we'll go the other side.
Yeah, baby.
Alternate.
Both of these girls, look at this. Is this the best job in the world? I mean, I know it's great listening to the show in your car after a tough day at work, but it's better being in here.
Rudy, any thoughts?
I was driving over today and I heard the contest. I said, "Oh boy, they've come up with a new one." But I'm glad I'm here.
He is very glad they're here. And ladies, so far, how's everything going?
I am not going to be able to sit down for a week.
Tell you what, they're really getting into it.
Man, they both seem the good thing is they both seem to be smiling.
Rudy?
Looks to me like Rachel's getting hit on one side there, and it's reddening up more than the other one.
Oh, now there was a switch up. Now they're going to the other cheeks.
Oh, that was a good one by Beth right there. Oh my!
It's a vertical smile, Mike.
And they are both very red, both very red.
Oh, no kidding. Look at how red their butts are.
Now Beth is hitting harder as I expected. It's escalating.
You know, we asked Rudy about TV sports.
Right.
And he's here like a mental patient.
I know, but you get a couple of girls slapping each other's butts,
And then he
goes
really
nuts.
comes to life.
I won't tell you what you're
Reminds him of his days in the ABA, I'm sure.
This is a new sport.
And the mic position, Rob. Good job on the mic position.
Perfectly done, Rob.
We are getting sharp retorts every time the
All right.
buttocks are smacked.
Guys, let's just let the action speak for itself.
And ladies, perhaps while we're doing that, just pick up the tempo, not the intensity. There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
Let's listen. Let's be like golf announcers. Oh, my.
Do this for hours.
Yeah, your butt looks horrible.
I know, well.
I mean, not.
I've never heard that before, quite like that.
100, Rob?
100.
You been counting, Rob?
Yeah.
100 slaps. Oh, oh.
Oh,
Oh, oh.
oh,
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Wow.
Can I put this on a resume?
Wow.
they still seem to be hanging in there. Wow.
Okay, stop time for 1 second. Let me just see how red your butts are.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh,
listen,
wow.
Oh, that was bad.
I know.
Oh,
Well,
God, that's
Oh,
red.
red.
Oh, my
red.
God, your
Oh,
butts
no.
are so red.
very tender butt.
All right, well, let's get back to it then, Chris.
All right.
Back to the action. Wow.
Baby's ass.
Rachel's butt is super red.
Oh, it is.
Bad. Well, $200 will buy me a lot of Desitin.
What was that, Rudy?
Don might have to have the team doctor step in. You know, like in a ring. Check this out there. Stop it on.
Oh, no, Rudy. The whole point of this is to let them go
Rudy, the fight doctor.
until one of them can take it no more. Oh, my. These girls are really going at it. Oh, let's do this on tomorrow's show, too. We don't even need new girls to come down. We'll just have Beth and Rachel come down again tomorrow.
Every day this week, and then they won't be able to sit for the rest of their lives.
How about Rob and Charlie?
Oh, God.
What are you, a homo, Rudy? Who wants to see that?
What a horrible thing to say. Can't think of anything more horrible. And it continues.
Give in.
Now, how does it feel, ladies?
200.
That's 200,
He's
Mike.
like my first husband.
Is a
Oh, boy.
wow.
Hope you're not listening.
Are either of you about ready to give up?
Nope. Negative.
I'll tell you this. Check out somebody's high beams. Somebody's aroused by She's real cute. She has red hair.
Well, tell her after the butt slapping is finished, after Beth has filled out her duties, tell her to
Oh, my
stop laying a
God.
hand
Rachel's
on my
butt. You're going to want to need an ice pack on that butt.
Oh, man.
God.
Tell her not to worry about it.
Don't. Rachel says don't worry about it, Julie.
Oh, okay. Fine.
No, I say that.
That's my 2 cents
I won't slap
on
as hard.
What?
the bare bottom slap off.
I'll tell you one thing. Rachel's butt is angry, Julie.
Her butt is much redder than Beth's, isn't it? Oh, look at they're comparing right now.
They're comparing sides. All right, let's do a butt check. Butt check here. Let's
check.
All right. Both very
Wow.
red.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Rachel has like welts on her butt. I am not kidding.
Oh, my.
Oh, good.
$200.
And what about Beth's butt? Is it anywhere near as bad as Rachel's?
Beth's is very red also. Very,
But
very
not as red
but
as
not-
Rachel's.
Rachel's is purple red.
Rachel's looks like poison ivy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, lovely.
Rudy, what do you think? What's your comment on the status of this so far?
Well, I think Rachel's getting close to disqualification.
400.
Why?
Goody.
Because their butt's so red?
Too red.
Okay.
All right, well, Rudy's the judge.
Yeah, Rudy, you're the judge and fight doctor.
You can call the fight if you
But
want.
out of fairness, at this point, as long as these girls are still going strong, maybe we should split it, Don. Call on points and split
The judge, let me see if I can translate. The judge is suggesting a split of the purse, Don.
Let me say to both of our women,
She was supposed to be home early today.
all right, 1 minute. 1 minute left in this round. 1 minute. 1 minute left in the round.
1 minute.
1 minute left in the period.
That's bad, guys. That's really bad.
Hey, listen, I want to tell you something, Julie. You would be so turned on seeing your girlfriend spank this other girl.
Real.
Oh, you would be.
See, I'm not so sure. Well, I really don't doubt that. But the problem I have with this, the chief concern, is that someone else's hand is on my woman's butt.
That's right, on both of her cheeks.
I really don't like that idea.
Every second.
Oh! Oh, she dies tonight.
She dies tonight. Ladies, 25 seconds left. 25 seconds.
left, ladies.
25 seconds
Got an
left.
irate dyke here.
Oh, my.
Well, somebody put your finger in the dike.
25 seconds and your woman's coming home to you there, Julie.
She better.
10 seconds, girls. 10 seconds.
Oh, way to pick up the pace.
10
Nine.
seconds.
8,
5,
7,
5,
4, 3,
500.
2,
1.
1.
Yeah!
Girls.
Let's hear it for them. And the jeans are hiked up.
Wow.
Wow.
Let me take a look at your asses, girls.
My God.
Look at that.
That is red and angry.
Listen, there is no doubt. Beth is the winner of this contest. That she really just... Rachel, you should look in a mirror and see your butt and see the damage that Beth did to your butt.
Don, I'd like to
didn't
point
know
out
we
that
were
it's
going
cold
for
for
that.
both. It's cold for both of them in here right now.
It sure is.
Yes, it is. The
Well, listen.
pain and the pleasure.
Okay, Beth, you get $200. But you know what, Rachel, I don't want you to go home to this angry dyke, so we'll give you $100 too, okay?
That's very kind of you. Thanks.
You're
Way to
very
go.
welcome. You're very welcome.
And Judge Rudy Marsky, what is your impression of the bout?
I think Don called it fair there. I would have given them each $200 for their effort, but hey, that's all the money this show's got.
Way to pull for me, Rudy.
Rudy Marsky, always controversial.
All right, Julie, thank you for listening.
My pleasure.
We're sending your wife home. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Rachel, enjoy your $100. And Beth, you earned that $200. Congratulations to both of our girls.
Way to go, ladies. Nice round of applause for
Very
her.
nice.
There they go.
Very nice.
Thank you, ladies.
Get out of here now.
See you later.
Bye. What?
Single and I'm accepting dates.
Oh, you're single and you're accepting dates. All right.
Oh, come back. Hold on. Come back a second. Come back. Wait, come back a second. You're single?
Yes.
How come you don't have a man?
Because I divorced him a few years ago.
Oh, so you're kind of on the rebound now, right?
No, it's been about 4 years, I guess.
Oh, 4 years?
Yeah.
Have you had any relationships in between?
Well, yeah.
Uh-huh.
But,
Would you go out with Dennis Murphy?
Sure, why not?
Really?
Oh, my God.
I'm not looking to get married. I'm not looking. I just want to go out.
You just want to have an evening out.
Yeah,
Dennis
have
knows how
fun.
to show a lady a good time.
You know?
He
Well,
really
listen,
does.
If you'll leave your information with us, I'm sure we'll find a guy for you.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Sounds good.
She's a good-looking woman.
And she's
Well, thank
feisty.
you.
She's got spirit, guys.
She got one strong ass, too.
Yes, she does. She held up very well under the barrage.
Buns of steel, and she delivered the punishment, man.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, Beth.
Look at this, Beth. Look at, see all these lines ringing right over here? See all these phones? These are all horny guys. I guarantee right now. See, these aren't even screened. Hello, Donna Mike Show.
Hi, who's this?
You're calling about Beth, right?
No, I'm not. This is Steve Myers from the agent for the president. I want to call, and the president would like to speak with Don and Mike in regard to what they had mentioned today on today's show about how Don felt, and I'm just reading the manuscript here, how Don felt about the gut feeling of the president, I guess.
Yeah, right, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right. And,
right.
and you're calling on the request line. Very believable. Rudy, would you like, you're a newspaper man, would you like to speak to this guy's credibility?
You know, we have two girls in here smacking each other on the butt, and the first phone call I take is some guy doing some lame President Clinton bit.
Oh, come on. We're looking for a date for Beth.
See, here you go. I knew that's what, hey, hello, Don. I knew that's why they were calling. Hello, Don and Mike.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Yeah, calling about Beth.
Calling about Beth. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, Don and Mike, I'm
Yeah.
calling about Beth.
Calling about Beth. Okay, hello, Don and Mike.
Yeah, sure, I'd love to go out with Beth.
Yeah, they are.
What did I tell you? I promise we'll keep her information on file, and maybe we'll do a dating game for her tomorrow.
I'd like to go out with Beth.
But we got to give Murphy first crack.
That's right.
If you'll pardon the pun.
Well, it's an appropriate pun today.
Rudy,
Yes, Doc.
please leave.
Sure. Okay.
We're moving on with the show now.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming
guys.
by. Rudy Martzke.
Thanks a lot for keeping me around for that one.
I know you enjoyed it.
And we're ready for news and comment. Bye, Rupert. See you in USA Today.
Bye, Rudy.
See you when you eat the dog food. Buzz, lead story tonight, news and comment, my good man. Oh, hold on. Look at all the excitement. Buzz's microphone got unplugged there. Buzz, your lead story?
The Truman Show is completely original, except for all the other times it's been done.
Oh, you are a clever man, Buzz.
Way to go, Thurman.
Who knows what he's talking about?
All right.
We'll be right back.
This is the Mike Show.
The Don and Mike Show on 98.1 The Peak. Crackpot. News and comment, and here is Guy Birdsong. Buzz.
Hi, Don. Hi, Mike. One of the things I liked about The Truman Show, and I agree with Mike's review that it was good but not great, was that it seemed to me to
My
be...
review was it sucked.
Yes,
it was boring.
Yes, and I remember that.
And you know, I saw, before you start the story,
Sure.
that I want to interrupt you.
Sure.
I saw Jim Carrey being interviewed where he said his daughter got the movie. He says that his daughter's watching the movie, and then she says, Dad, the last movie you were in was Liar, Liar, and now you're a true man. I swear to God he said that.
Wow,
Said,
please.
yes. Yes, honey, with his big rubbery face comedian, his big rubber face comedian smile.
And I'd like to, I just want to make sure I'm on the record here, Buzz. I said it was mildly entertaining.
Okay.
That was that is the quote. That's what I want to be in the book.
Mildly entertaining.
That's right.
My quote, boring.
Boring.
Critics
Sucky.
loved it. And one of the things they liked about it was
I'm jealous of you, actually. I'm jealous that you're able to, that you came out and you committed to that early on. When in fact, I gradually started realizing, boy, that would have been more fun to take that angle, because as I heard you lambasting the movie, I realized good points. And I wanted to be there, but I came out with mildly entertaining.
Hey, pussy man.
I wish I'd made a stronger statement at the beginning, but I was afraid.
Pussy man.
Pussy man.
Well, critics liked it because they said they believed it was original, and I believed it was original when I first saw it, but the Los Angeles Times suggests that The Truman Show, the movie, maybe not such an original idea. They point to a little film from 1969 that we're not familiar with, but they know about, called Secret Cinema. There was also, they say, a Twilight Zone episode.
Yeah, I was going to say, a Twilight Zone.
That does not surprise me.
Back in the 60s, where a man suddenly realizes he's in a movie. The Esquire's film critic, though, points out, and in fairness, we should say this, there are only so many stories and so many variations on any given story, so I guess that's to be expected.
And in modern
point.
Hollywood, you've got about 3 of them that they just recirculate every single time.
It's either that or make movies about Leave It to Beaver and various television shows that haven't been with us in a decade or two.
And, you know, if they do make a movie, the Leave It to Beaver movie, I hope that they still have Jerry Mathers because he looks so good now that he's lost all that weight.
You know, there's a guy that loses 50 pounds, and you look at the picture of him and you go, you're still a dork.
It's so disgusting.
Go ahead and have a banana split, man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're fat or skinny.
I read a quote that said his kids had commented, he said that his kids had commented to him about his washboard abs.
Really?
So if you can imagine that on Jerry Mathers.
After they comment about his big full breasts.
He still looks sloppy.
Gee, Dad, you're stacked.
Dudley Moore's estranged wife says Dudley is in failing health and, quote, waiting to die.
I saw some pictures of Dudley. He does not look good.
She said on the program Extra that he has some kind of neurological disease. It didn't go into any kind of detail.
Neurological is Scotch, Buzz. Is it the funniest thing ever? Dudley. I fell off the sofa. You're dying. I'm dying. I feel so good. I'm dying.
Oddly enough, she says that she won't say exactly what's wrong, but she says he's gained weight and that he can no longer laugh.
That doesn't sound like it here, Buzz.
Oh, come on. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. Would you like a drink?
She may not be too far off. No, thank you. She may not be too far off target because Dudley Moore's spokespeople are not commenting on the remarks of his estranged wife. Dudley Moore is now 63 years old. The estranged wife, Nicole Rothschild, says that because of Dudley's illness, she's going to drop her $10 million lawsuit against him.
You mean because of my neurological disease?
Yes, exactly. She's going to give you a break for humiliating her and making her strip and all those other stories that we heard
Oh,
about.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Made her go-go dance for days on end. It's good for him.
That's why
Uncle
she's...
Peter and Pearl. It was fun making her strip. It was fun. Isn't fun the best thing to have in the whole wide world?
You don't understand. You are dying.
I'm not dying, Uncle Peter. I feel good on Pearl. I'll tell you, Rhode Island could beat the crap out of me in a war.
All right, Buzz, give me a tease for your next story, please.
Woody Harrelson's day in court today.
Oh, that's great. I'm still dying.
We'll be right back.
This is the Dawn and Mike Show.
The Don and Mike Show on 98.1 The Peak.
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? I'm Jim O'Connor, an independent life insurance agent specializing in term life insurance. There's a price war going on between the major life insurance companies.
I'm Troy McClure. You may remember me from such automated information kiosks as Welcome to Springfield Airport. And where's Nordstrom?
I smell a museum.
Yeah, good things don't end with Eam. They end with mania or Tyria.
Don und Mike über alles. The Don and Mike Show.
I wish I was I wish I knew the words of this song. I love this song. It's Pearl Jam. I wish I was I'm singing with the grassroots on Sunday. It's a big festival. A Christmas
It's like doing little bass riffs in the background there.
Boom, 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 boom. Very mellow Pearl Jam. Mellow man. Good with incense. Buzz?
Yes.
Professor Incense?
Uh-huh.
What's next?
Woody Harrelson taking the stand in court today in his own defense. He's accused of punching a couple of photographers.
Hey, don't talk to him. Talk to the manufacturer.
One from...
Penis and vaginas.
One from The Star and one from Hard Copy. It happened at Ted Danson's wedding 3 years ago on Martha's Vineyard. Woody Harrelson
Happy Earth Day, everybody.
Yeah. Woody said he didn't mind having his own picture taken, but he didn't want the photographers to photograph his 2-year-old daughter. daughter that was 2 with him at the time. He says the photographers today, in his testimony, in his own defense, he said the photographers threw themselves on the ground and started making a lot of noise as if they had been hurt. He said it was really just a case of bad acting and that he shouldn't be found guilty of anything. Bobby from the Brady Bunch.
I just like to say to Woody Harrelson, you can always avoid conflict. It's always, you can always walk away from an altercation.
That's well said.
He's guilty of being a bad actor, too. He's not guilty.
Yeah. Bobby from the Brady Bunch, on the other hand, has pleaded guilty to driving under the influence, 3 times the legal limit of alcohol in his blood when
Dad's going to be mad, Bobby.
when he rolled his car in Utah last November.
Bobby, go upstairs.
The former actor's name is Michael Lookinland, and most recently he's been a camera guy on the television series Promised Land.
You know what? I just got to shoot Cheryl McCraney all day long. I'll tell you right now, I used to be something. I was somebody. I wasn't running the camera. I was Bobby Brady, okay?
Yeah.
I was Bobby Brady.
Bobby's been...
Where are my keys?
Or Michael, as he's called today, got 60 days in jail, an $1,800 fine, 24 hours of community service within the next year, and 24 months probation. The autopsy, we didn't get a chance to talk about this. The autopsy results came in yesterday morning about Bryn Hartman and Phil Hartman, and they showed that there was booze.
What are the results?
Booze, cocaine, and antidepressants in Bryn Hartman. The only thing in Phil Hartman, over-the-counter cold medicine.
Hey, then the Globe was right. You know, I was in the store, I guess, over the weekend with my wife, and we were looking at the headlines of the tabloids, and the Globe said, Bryn Hartman, she was a hooker, she did coke, she did all this bad stuff, and my wife looked at that and said, I hate it when they make stuff up like that.
And then they didn't, huh?
Yeah.
How about that?
And in Phil's case, it was just a little NyQuil.
Exactly. As we mentioned earlier in the show, the tamer version of the Springer Show started on Monday.
Sucks.
And that's what I'm hearing from people who used to watch the show.
It's the worst. The people are a mile apart from each other.
They're with you, Don.
There's no throwing of chairs.
Right.
There wasn't a lot of name calling that I saw.
But Jerry still looked good, didn't he?
As always, Mike.
Here's your ray of hope. In an interview on MSNBC yesterday, Springer said he'll bring back the fights if viewership goes down.
I guarantee that'll happen.
And by the way, it is official now. The Nielsen's just out last week show that Springer is the first talk show in over 10 years to beat Oprah in the May sweeps.
Wow!
He was also the #1 talk show for 14 consecutive weeks. Now,
that is so funny.
While all that's going on, Studios USA producer has been caught, the guy who's been caught between Jerry Springer and the company's new owner, Barry Diller, that guy, the middleman, has resigned. He didn't obey the orders from the new owner to tone down the Springer show as quickly as the new owner wanted. And when you hear Springer say that he's going to bring back the violence if necessary to bring the ratings up, I think what you're really hearing is he's going to be taking his show to a different distribution company, and when he does that, then the old Springer will be back. The new company doesn't want any part of this.
Well, all I know is that you need people smacking each other over the heads, and you need guys pushing each other, even if it's made up.
Right.
You got to have that, otherwise Jerry Springer is no better than Jerry Rivers.
It's like wrestling without the floor slam.
Sure.
And the truth will come out today, Buzz, on this fine stage.
Good.
In this fine city.
Thank you, Geraldo Revolver.
Now, why is everybody calling us? I see the lines are all going crazy. Hello, Don and Mike.
Yeah, I can speak Don and Mike.
You're on the air. Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Hey.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Hey, dude.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what do you want?
Hey, I want to talk to Don and Mike about Invasion USA.
Why don't you turn your radio down?
All right.
About what?
About that show that was on last night, Invasion USA.
What show is that? Don't know what show that is.
Oh, it's like some kind of like Japanese animation type of thing on WGN.
Oh.
I
thought people were calling about something important.
Thanks for calling, Chewy.
Don and Mike.
Hey, what happened to Frida?
What do you mean? She's fine.
Oh, how come she never has orgasms?
It's that guy again.
You know, as we often like to say, the phone lines are an open minefield.
Hopefully now that my wife has had that operation, she'll be having lots of orgasms.
All you'll have to do is come into the kitchen and blink.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, guys, what are you guys doing?
I was just trying to figure out why everybody's calling, but apparently the answer is they're calling for no reason.
Yeah, well, I'm calling for a reason.
What?
I was calling to say what's going on.
All right. Well, listen, we're in the middle of the news there. Pardon that interruption, Buzz. I thought something important had happened because all at once,
you never know.
All 12 lines start ringing like a Christmas tree.
And obviously, all 12 lines, all 12 bulletins.
Stay right there. We'll be right back.
This is the Dawn and Mike Show.
The Dawn and Mike.
I must have a motorcycle. Well, you come to the right place.
Hey, 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 Miss Ruth, ain't you sweet? Oh, you know that's sweet. You're that lady selling cycles, and you're right down the street.
If you're looking for a great deal on a Honda, just head to Honda of Lawrence. Ms. Ruth is having a huge inventory clearance sale. Up to $1,000 price reductions on selected models and unbelievable discounts on CBRs. All CBRs must go. No reasonable offer will be refused. Ms. Ruth at Honda of Lawrence, just 1/2 hour drive from almost anywhere. Honda, come ride with us at Honda of Lawrence.
Motorcycle land, you know that it's true. Ain't no use to get a cycle unless you get it from Miss Ruth. Hey! Hey, 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 Miss Ruth!
So it's almost Father's
6.
They soothe your chapped ass. Don and Mike.
All right, got about 90 seconds left on the network. Boys, lay it on us.
Hey, our boss had a little showdown with the boys from 60 Minutes on Monday.
Oh, we talked about this on Monday's episode. Mel Karmazin versus Mike Wallace and Morley Safer, buddy.
Right.
On Mel's side.
Yeah, and Andy Rooney and 60 Minutes creator Don Hewitt. And in fact...
Gee, I wonder who won that argument.
Well, Don Hewitt didn't show up for the meeting. He was the only guy from 60 Minutes who didn't show up for the meeting. We're told he was at a TV convention in Canada. Everybody else was there. Mike Wallace was there, as you said, Morley Safer, and one of their assistant executive producers was there as they all met with the CBS president, Mel Karmazin.
Our boss, great guy.
Karmazin wants a second night of 60 Minutes. He wants to expand the franchise, spread the success around through the week a little bit.
Who can blame him?
He wants to put some new faces in the program. Maybe he's looking ahead to the
future. Make it a little younger, yeah sure.
Yeah. And Hewitt and company are against this, of course. And by the way, we know very little about the meeting. They say it was cordial. The one thing we have heard about the meeting is that when they offered Mr. Karmazin a hard drink, he turned it down and took black coffee instead. It was a serious meeting, not so casual, apparently.
I hear they didn't like... Oh, we have to leave.
We got to leave on the network, so goodbye, everybody. See you tomorrow.
This is the Dawn.
Right.
But last night, I've got to be honest, during the Bulls games, during the commercials, bing bong, there I am, watching Magic Johnson awkwardly try to talk to Sheila E. And then he brings out Arsenio Hall. And if it was possible for Arsenio Hall, he was trying as hard as he could.
As all the guests have to do on Magic Show, because you're not going to get anything coming from the host, so the guests have to work twice as hard as the interviewer.
I mean, I felt for him because he was trying, and he was doing some Blue material, right? He was talking about his mother calling him up on the phone and talking about the size of his penis.
Really?
And even said the word penis, but Magic Johnson, because I guess no one from the sideline was giving him a cue like they do in basketball when it's time to call a timeout or a play or something. He just kind of sat there and went, yeah. You know, he just smiles and shakes his head an awful lot. And Arsenio Hall physically looks different than he used to when he hosted his show.
Is he skinnier?
Yes, but now not as bad as Bob Goldthwait.
Okay.
Who incidentally is not happy about some of the comments that were made about his weight loss.
Oh, really?
Which is why he wasn't on the show on Monday.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Sorry about that, Bobcat.
All right.
So anyway, I hope we covered our ass there.
Yeah. Oh, I hope so, too.
You're fine.
Well, you know, it's what people think.
Right.
Right? No better way to diffuse whatever people are saying about how thin Bob Goldthwait is than to come on our show.
Yes.
And we want him to come on anyway. We're supposed to have him on as a guest.
Of course.
Had some snafus the last couple of weeks.
Sure. You'd love to have Bobcat on the show.
But Arsenio Hall looks different. Almost looks like if you made like a clay model of Arsenio Hall.
Right.
Or like when Eddie Murphy was in The Nutty Professor, when he wore all of the different costumes and stuff.
Yeah.
And actually physically made himself look different. And you knew when you're looking at him, like if you looked in his eyes, you go, oh, yeah, hey, that's Eddie Murphy. I know it.
Right. So Arsenio's physical appearance has changed so dramatically that it almost looks like he's a different person now. What's the change? Is the change thinness, or is his?
I wish I could describe it.
Has his head gotten larger?
Well, he had on a big baseball hat, a big oversized baseball hat. So he
wears that to compensate for his incredibly large head.
You didn't see his head. And, well, of course, his fingers. He got fingers like E.T. He's got the boniest
Was it Keenan
fingers.
Ivory Wayans that used to do on In Living Color, do the great impression of him with that huge E.T.-like finger, which was hysterical?
And his big ass when he would come out and do Arsenio's big butt.
God, that was funny.
I'm just telling you, maybe someone will call and can identify what it is. He looked different. And I know he had glasses on, and I'm not used to seeing Arsenio Hall with glasses on.
Right.
But as bad as it was, and Arsenio Hall was trying, nothing was going over.
Right.
Nothing's going over. Yet the crowd...
Going nuts.
You know, I don't know if they're giving away Viagra or what, feeding it to the crowd, but these people are going crazy. And what I'd love to do, tonight I'm going to tape the show, and tomorrow, word for word verbatim, we're going to transcribe some of the dialogue between Magic Johnson and other people on the show.
Excellent, just to track his progress, because, now that he's settled in, who knows? Right. Who knows, whether progress will be made.
Listen, I read in the newspaper that he's beaten Letterman in the ratings.
Sure.
Of course, I mean, Letterman's show sucks.
Right.
But still, there must be a lot of people like myself who, I got to be honest, it's just so bad. I really am finding myself drawn to 11 o'clock at night to turn it on. Now, it's only been a rush that I've been able to enjoy the last couple of nights.
And as Tom Shales wrote, Tom Shales in one of his fence-sitting reviews, which I don't really like when he doesn't, when he doesn't really come out and tackle something, when he kind of sits on the fence, which he did a little bit. But he said one thing about Magic having that kind of natural charm where he just sits there and he can smile and do what you said and shake his head, and it's not like you're going to hate him. You can't really hate Magic Johnson, but you can hate the show.
I believe I could hate Magic Johnson.
You don't, though, do you?
No, I don't.
No, you don't. You can't yet.
No, I don't.
He's not the kind. He's not going to do enough on that show to make you hate him.
But if they leave the show on as it is now,
right?
And I'm still betting that like by Friday, someone's going to wake up over there and go, "Oh my God,
pull the plug."
What did we do? Put the rerun of Cops back on at 11 o'clock for goodness sakes.
Well, you're going to run through the guests that that have showed up to basically help out Magic.
Yes, there's no doubt that his first week, he shot his wad.
Sure.
I mean, you got Arnold, and you've got Harrison Ford and Whitney Houston.
Right.
When he gets to Arsenio, that's when he's going to his own personal phone book.
Sure.
Okay? So then after this, it'll be, Spike Lee and Larry Bird. Okay?
Yeah, he'll get every major basketball player that he's ever come in contact with on his show, and the ratings are going to start to tank.
He'll get the big movie stars who have to promote their movies.
Right.
Like we discussed yesterday, Harrison Ford, because I guess this movie he's in with Ellen's wife is just a pure piece of poop.
Oh, it looks crappy.
It's so bad that he has to go on every show now to publicize it.
Wow.
They'll get someone in the same situation.
Sure.
Who they can take advantage of and put with Magic Johnson.
Plenty of lousy movies that need a tremendous amount of promotion.
So there will be no stop of people who will go and sit on the couch with Magic Johnson. And listen, part of it is he's a huge man. I mean, I spent a good amount of time last night just taking a look at his big hands.
Bigger than he was when he played. A lot bigger than he was when he played, because now he's he's on that exercise regimen, that weightlifting regimen.
So I think maybe, a couple more nights and the novelty will start to wear off from me. But there's no doubt that I like the show because it's so bad.
Yeah.
And I read something today.
Do you think the novelty will wear off that? I don't think it will. I think when you're counting on a bad interview, you know that you can tune into Magic and get the worst interview on television.
Okay, maybe.
And that could carry him through.
All right, but are you ready for the funniest part of this whole story? And Buzz, I hate taking stuff from the newspaper because I know sometimes you get some of your best news stuff off there. But I read today in the New York Post that Magic Johnson has a coach who works on his TV show.
Okay.
That is helping him to speak.
Wow. That's good for him.
Well, I say fire the coach.
Yeah, well, you know.
I mean, that's why tonight what I'm going to do, I'm going to tape the show, and then we're going to transcribe it.
Right.
And tomorrow we'll have the Magic Johnson Theater.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you'll see that whoever this coach is, they should dig up Vince Lombardi.
Get somebody that's got a little more win in him, right?
Is that the most ridiculous thing ever?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
When did they hire the coach? Like 5 minutes after last night's show?
I don't know.
So I guess they're not totally sold on Magic's charm getting the job done 100%.
But listen, as much as I'll run it down, I was there watching it last night. And during
Beats the other crap. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, there's so much, Leno and Letterman just trowel out the same formula, and it gets tired.
Well, last night the game was on, and even during the game, I would peek back every once in a while. And after all of our talk yesterday about Dennis Rodman, that son of a bitch, he's the reason they won that game last night.
He played that good again.